Oh, yep, guess who? I'm back again. Yeah, I returned. Right, this time I'm going to show you this little beauty. And looking all glorious there in its different colours. Yeah, this one is a UNICA UR-1A. And it's come out in about 1972, so it's getting on a bit. Sort of 53 years old, something like that. And I saw it in a magazine in Practical Wireless back in 72, and I was 15. Yeah, and I always liked the look of it. Well, I still do, but I mean, I like the look of it. And but it was £25 then from a company advertised in the magazine that do a lot of radios and stuff. And back in 73, that was a lot of money, really, because my wages were only £8 something a week. I was an apprentice in 73 to 77, and just over £8 my wages were a week. So there you go, 3 times the amount. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I saw this on eBay and I thought, blimey, I remember that. I remember looking at that. So I thought, and thought I've got to go for that. So I bid on it, and yeah, and got it. And when I received it about a week ago, I suppose. And when I got it, it was completely dead. So I tried 12 volts on the back. It's got a mains lead as well, but I never fancied putting mains on something that was 50 odd years old, not until I've tested it properly. So I just put 12 volts on it, on the terminals on the back, and there was nothing at all. And not even when you change the wave bands, it was not clicking or anything. So I thought it can't be any power getting onto the board, you know. But anyway, there was. But anyway, so I got my signal injector out and found where the amplifier goes, and that was working fine. Yeah, it blasted through on the amplifier, so that was working all right. Just the radio side, the bit I wanted. Anyway, so after delving around, I found it's just an open circuit capacitor, electrolytic, that feeds the radio side to the AF side. And yeah, replace that, and it's working well now. I've checked the calibration on it and just tweaked it a bit, you know. But yeah, pretty good. And yeah, I just got on shortwave. This was a 2:15 in the afternoon here on Sunday afternoon, but I earned a lot.
Chiar am ridicat o dronă cu niște specialiști și am scanat acel scoar să vedem după proporții care ar trebui să fie înălțimea.
I think that's probably a Radio Romania in a different language. That's on you know, the top band there, 12 to 30 megs. Yeah, so pretty good. I still like the look of it. It looks nice. But anyway, the bulb each end for the dial lamp behind, you know, just an incandescent bulb, and they only work when it was on mains. Yeah, they didn't when you had on 12 volts. The lights didn't go, which I was supposed to save your battery, you know, if you run it off a battery. So anyway, but I only run it off 12 volts anyway. I've got a power supply in there, so I wired the LEDs up so they come on when you switch on 12 volts. But so I put a red one behind the S meter there, as you can see. Put a strip of orange ones on the display, and then these 4 here, the green ones, they actually, on the radio, they used perspex screws there, so they're clear see-through screws. I think it was, so when you had the original dial light, the white used to glow through on the 4 corners. I don't know why, it just had a little bit of aesthetics to it, I suppose. So anyway, I fitted 4 green LEDs, as you can see behind, and yeah, it looks quite good. I had loads of LEDs spare anyway, and I thought, well, what colour shall I do, and thought a green goes goes well with the red and the yellow, so that's what I did. So yeah, all good, all working good. I've had it on 40 meters and listening to sideband as well in amateurs. It's a bit fiddly trying to get the resolve the sideband, because the BFO on this radio is not like a normal BFO. It uses a regenerative method, so the more you turn that up, the more it goes into oscillation, and then you just use a fine tuning to tune the station in. Whereas a normal BFO, you tune it and tune them in on that, wouldn't you? You know, but this one's different. But it's the same method as I used to have on my Heath kit. 707, I think, radio. They use the same idea on there. It works okay though. It just got to get the regeneration right, you know, not too much and not too little. And you can turn it right off. Just turn it right off, and that obviously then just for AM then, you know, which is on AM now, so that's right off.
Yeah,
and you got sensitivity control, which it's just really an RF gain really, and yeah, it works well. Now the one below is the Skywood CX203, and that was advertised in a similar magazine at the same time, so it's a similar age to that one, and I found one of them on eBay. So I've had that one about 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. But yeah, and I like them, they're really good. They're not really top end receivers, you know, but they are good. They work well. That one I've added LED lighting, I'll just show you quick. I just put one big long strip along on that one. Obviously lights a lot up, but yeah, it's all right. And covers the same sort of bands as this one does. And yeah, it's pretty good. But I just like to look at this with the black and the white background on the display. And also the case was like a greyish colour, so I've resprayed that. That's hammerite black now. That looks quite nice, as you can see there. I done that one the same, because the case on this one was the same colour as this, a cream. I wasn't that keen on that really, so I resprayed this one hammerite black as well, as you can see. So there you go, there's the UNICA UR-1A. I won't bother showing you any sideband at the minute, because it's a bit fiddly and it's awkward when you're trying to film it. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. I think there's only one other video on YouTube of this radio anyway. So there's two videos now. And yeah. So if you ever see one, they are worth getting. You know. But as I say, I'd do a bit of work on that, but you know, well worth it really. And you know, sounds good. Obviously, shortwave comes to life later on in the afternoon and evening time, you know. So there's loads, you can get loads of stuff on it, and you know, well, as much as there is on shortwave nowadays, you know. But yeah, that's good. Right, okay, then that'll do for now. I'll might stick another video up when I've got it going on sideband and that, you know. But yeah, all good. So that's one of the latest acquisitions, and I've still got my realistic DX 160 down there, as you can see. That works well. that one I actually put an internal speaker in it, because didn't have one fitted in the 160. It's got one in the DX 150, but the 160 has a separate speaker, stands alongside it, you know. But I just fitted one in the top, a nice speaker in there, and it sounds good. So yeah, anyway, there you go. Right, Okay then, that'll do then, and I'm going to carry on listening now, and I'll be back soon with another exciting, enthralling video to make you sit on the edge of your seats and go, gosh, look at that. Right, anyway, so with that, I'll say bye for now. This is G7ILP, Kev saying bye for now, bye.